So if I'm looking at it purely from a command perspective, with approximately 50% of my soldiers married, a little less than 50%, and of those, majority of them have children, providing for the welfare of our families, the services that we provide on the installation is critical to the stability and the happiness of that family, which then translates and has a direct correlation on the readiness of my unit. I take my responsibility as a parent, as a father, more serious than anything else. That includes just being a leader to the service members here at Fort Bragg. I'll say in a time of what many describe as fiscal austerity, when we're talking sequestration and downsizing, the fact that we're investing in our children and we're investing in the next generation means a lot.
Understanding that education is an underlying key for building blocks that our children are going to go through in the future. So we want to make sure that they have a solid foundation, someplace that they're comfortable in, someplace that they can excel, to continue that, because once they leave there, then we are helping them continue that education. So it's an important building block.
My daughter right now is in 5th grade, and honestly, we've considered moving off post because we want a really good middle school for her, and I know middle school is a really critical age, and so that is something that we look at, but because of Hampton, we want to stay on post. So we have like mixed feelings about that, so we're looking into charter, but it's always one of the top things that we're looking at for our kids.
Good grades, to me, is not just going to get it. You got to be the total person. The good attitude, the good grades. You got to dress appropriate. You know, you got to look appropriate. You got to learn how to articulate well. And the schools, the military school teaches you all of that. The programs that they have, they teaches you all of that.
Well, I think quality of education is super important. We move a lot, and you never know where you're going to be next. And so, you know, you need the consistency of educational standards from place to place. So you don't know if you're going to be in Washington, D.C. next, or Colorado, or wherever. So the consistency and quality is definitely important. And because our kids move so much, just anything that can be consistent, I think, is just vital.
Oftentimes I have been a little disappointed moving around from place to place. You know, it's difficult. The curriculum changes from state to state, standards change, what's expected at one level versus another. It's sometimes inconsistent. So I appreciate coming to the DoDEA school and knowing that when we go on, hopefully if we go to another DoDEA school, it's consistent.
Education for your children, I think, is your number one goal. And when you're looking to live on post, one of the considerations is making sure that your children receive a top-notch education. And one of the considerations to being on post was the quality schools. And after talking to people here at Fort Bragg and the available schools and the quality schools, we thought it would be a really great education for our children to attend schools here on Fort Bragg.